For a really long time, there are two major lies that delay told me about my calling. The first one was that I was too late, which attacked my timeline. The second lie was that I wasn't good enough, which attacked my identity. So let's unpack them. Too late. So delay got me basically from my late 20s, all through my 30s, all of my 40s, watching my mates and my peers advance in their respective fields and careers. Not only that, it got me watching those who I was much older than, and that one really stung. My juniors, and it would at those moments remind me that if only you had started when you were their age, see how far you would have come by now. And so that, like I said, really hurts anytime I would think about that or be reminded about that, or talk to them in person and or look at their socials just to see yet another breakthrough, and it always got me thinking, oh, God, why did you keep blessing these people, and what am I doing wrong? What I was doing wrong was dwelling in measuring my clock against either my peers or those I was ahead of in terms of years or age. And one thing I got to realize painfully, but I would say more realistically, was that I wasn't living their lives and they weren't living mine. And I obviously was only seen from the outside, so you see success stories and hear of success stories, but you don't know the sacrifices, of the genuine success stories, not the ones who seem to be successful, but the genuine ones, who graft behind the scenes and sacrifice a lot to get where they are, and so I was reminded that they have their journey and I have mine, and the more or the sooner I focus on me, the better it will be for me, because my plan is uniquely packaged for me. It's custom made for me, if you think about it, it's just mind blowing, There's no other one in the entire universe like me and like you, and so I had to be reminded of that. The second lie was that I wasn't good enough. And that really hurt as well, because delay kept reminding me to compare myself to other people. And I talk about this here at length in my previous video, which is titled, I Hated My Gifts. And I talked about the comparison culture, and which led me to suppress my natural talents, by comparing myself to other people. And while I was doing that, time just kept going on and on. Time does not wait for you. It doesn't care at all whether you're progressing, regressing, it just moves. And so that was another harsh reality. And so delay basically just reminded me repeatedly that I was behind, and comparison told me I was inferior. And the worst part of that was I believed both lies for a very long time. And this is what the message I'm trying to get across to those who are my age. I'm 51 now. Those who are older, those who are much younger, just to enjoin you and encourage you not to listen to that voice of delay, and not to repeat what I did, for a really long time, because the thing is, when I woke up eventually, I just realized that I wasn't really late. What it is was that I was scared of exposing myself, and just in case I tried and failed, and also that I wasn't inferior, or I wasn't lacking. It was just a case of me not being aligned, to my calling or my purpose. And you know it's the delay made me disqualify all my gifts and my talents. And but more than that, it was my silence that really stopped me from advancing or doing anything at all practically about my gifts and my talent, and every good thing that God has put in me for me uniquely to do and to be. And so I am here to just encourage you, because I've started stepping in my purpose. Not here to say I'm a success story by any means, because I'm just learning as I go. But even in that, there's a success element, in waking up, because I've been dreaming all my life, and now I'm doing. I'm stepping into this. I'm stepping into it nervous, like I always say, but I am doing something. I'm being active about where I'm supposed to be, not spending or exhausting time in things that are not necessary, or in things that my heart are not aligned to. And so I'm here to just please encourage you and beg you as well. Do not discount your calling, or devalue your purpose or your talents, whatever is in your hands. And just move. There is no perfect time. For a really long time, there is no perfect time. Just start and see what God does with your efforts. So, and the moment you move, delay absolutely loses its power.